Hey, what's up everyone? In this video, I'm going to let you know what it's like to work, eat, sleep, live, and play in Keller, Texas, and we're getting after it right now. All right, so I'm going to start our tour of Keller and just give you an overview with the map here and kind of show you the areas that we're going to be going around looking at, seeing, and this way you can kind of see the actual size of what Keller actually is, which is not that big. It's over here just west of DFW Airport. So this is a good landmark here in the Dallas-Fort Worth area. A lot of folks fly into here. The Grapevine, South Lake area here, and then Trophy Club. Denton is up to the north. Hazlitt is over here to the west. And then Saginaw, Watauga, North Richland Hills, and Colleyville. So some of these things you'll be hearing throughout this map overview. As you can see, I've marked what's active and currently on the market here, which is 69 properties in Keller. So let me take over here to the satellite view. What we're going to be going around viewing, of course, is several of the communities. We're going to start over here on the corner of Main and Keller Parkway at the water tower. We're going to view some of the original town of Keller here, some of the eateries and boutiques, so forth. Bear Creek Park, we're going to explore that. Bear Creek Park actually runs from Highway 377 here, all the way over here to Davis Boulevard. There's right at 28 miles of hike and bike trails to Keller Bear Creek Park. And then we're also going to go by and we'll hit the Keller Point, the Keller Town Center, also Keller High School, which will be up here. We'll hit a few communities as well. Of course, Marshall Ridge up here. And then some of the more walkable communities down here, and then in the original part of Keller as well. So how it kind of splits out here is this is kind of the outline of Keller. So coming right down through here, you have Roanoke and Westlake bordering on this side. South Lake borders right over here. And then we have Colleyville on this side. North Richland Hills down here to the south, Watauga to the south, and then it splits right here off 377. This is really North Fort Worth area. A lot of folks use this 76244 zip code is a Keller post office zip code. So some use this as a Keller address, but it's really Fort Worth over on this side. So truly Keller is right here, and this is what feeds into the Keller High School, which is one of the attractions of Keller. Is the school district, and also it's just a great place to raise a family, and it's a great environment. Really ranked up in the top 7 of one of the safest cities to live. So, and then also down, we'll hit KCAL as well, which is the Keller ISD Technology Center. So lots of good things in this video. You're going to get a full view of what Keller has to offer, what it's like to live here, what you can expect here. So let's get started. We'll get started over here, like I said, over here at the original town of Keller, where it all started, and the water tower. Our tour at Keller is going to start right here in the middle of Old Town Keller. This is on the corner of Highway 377 and Golden Triangle, also known as 1709. It runs from actually South Lake 114 up to 35W. Now this water tower is the original tower here in Keller, and the symbol of this is when the home team wins here, the Keller High wins one of the home games, the blue lights shine on this tower. So if you're here at night, you see the blue light shining, that means the home team has won, and that's how you can always tell. So like I said, this is right in the middle of Keller. I'm going to take you and show you the original town Old Town, and then we're going to look at the new town center, and then also give you a tour around town so you can see exactly what it's like here. I'm on the corner of Highway 377, also known as South Main, here in downtown Keller and Vine. And this will give you an idea of what Old Town Keller looks like. There's the water tower in the distance there that I just started at. And then 377 continuation there. And Keller really, I mean, doesn't have a lot of the franchise restaurants and things like that. I mean, yeah, there is your Chick-fil-A and Chicken Express and, you know, Brahms and things like that. But here in the Old Town is more of the smaller. This is known as the Station right here, and it, I mean, has a variety of food, live music. I'll walk past the patio here, but as you can see, this is kind of the walkway down to some of, there's a 7 Mile restaurant right there, and then there's also another burger place, the Bottle Cap, and then there's a barbecue place beyond that, and a steakhouse and a little pub. So and this is known as the Station. It's a patio and ice house, and you can see where the beer garden is right there. They have live music. You can take your pets here as well out here in this beer garden, and man, it's just it's a pretty nice little place to hang out at, you know, have dinner, have a brew, things like that. So this kind of, you know, gives you an idea. Keller was, you know, built more on the idea of residential, town of trees. They wanted to save all the scenery and the trees, and they've done that. So that's what's limited as far as the restaurants that we have here. Mostly those are located in Watauga, North Fort Worth, the Alliance area, over in Roanoke. There's another little street like this with little restaurants and so forth on it. So that will show in another video, but we'll continue on our tour of Keller. Just to give you an idea of something that's actually walkable to Old Town Keller, a community here right in the middle of Keller with new homes in it. This is called Riverdance. These homes start at 400 and go up. Now they are all on, I mean, they're not really a zero lot line, but they're close to it. There's about 5 foot on, or 10 foot between the homes, so 5 foot on the property lines. It's really close and walkable to Bear Creek Park, which we will view next here. But like I said, if you're looking for something in Old Town Keller that's walkable, this will give you an idea of what you could expect to get for 400 and up over here. New construction, new homes, and like I said, walkable to everything, very close to all the schools. So that gives you an idea of what you could expect. I'm standing at Bear Creek Park. This is really what Keller is kind of known for, shining star of Keller. There's like over 300 acres of developed park here in the city of Keller, and there's also like 26 or 28 miles of this hike and bike trail that I'm walking on right here. So you would never really ever have to get on a road if you was running or biking through the city of Keller. It runs from east to west, really from Highway 377, where I was at, from the sports complex, what we'll take a look at as well, all the way up to South Lake, Davis Boulevard. So you can kind of see here they have like pavilions, playgrounds. I mean, they have all kinds of events that go on here, fishing derbies that take place. I mean, all kinds of festivals and activities that go on. There's sand volleyball, soccer fields, all that over in this area. So and we'll see more of this hike and bike trail as we continue our tour through Keller here. So this is really the main park of Bear Creek Park. To give you an idea of what you could expect here, and this is the original, again, I'm still in the old part of Keller. What you could expect to get here in Keller for a home around the 250 range and up. This neighborhood here is right by Bear Creek Park, right across the street. So you can get an idea of how the neighborhoods lay out here, and then I'll continue on down Bear Creek Parkway and show you a little bit more of the hike and bike system. But again, these are mostly 3 and 4 bedroom, single story, really all single story in here. When one comes up on the market, it goes fairly quickly because this does feed into the Keller High School, the main high school area. But again, here's Bear Creek Park, and I'll go down Bear Creek Parkway and show you what some more of that hike and bike trail and system. So again, I mean, you don't have a whole lot of commerce here. It's a lot of residential in Keller, and that's the how they really developed it out for that. Mostly, they call it a town of trees. So here on the right, that is a continuation of the hike and bike trail, the 28 miles that we have here in Keller. And then this is Bear Creek Intermediate. This is going to be the 5th and 6th grades here on the left. And then we'll go up and I'll show you the Keller Point here in just a second. I'm here at the Keller Point. It's an aquatic center as well, so it's a community center, aquatics, of course, workout facility, indoor basketball courts, indoor pool. It has an outdoor pool as well. So that is the Keller Point, and annually you can get a family membership in there for like $350. So again, continuation of Bear Creek Park here, as you can see, is just huge and goes all the way through Keller. This area over here has the playground, which you can see there's stations, for the kids to stop at. There's music, they can play instruments there. Of course, there's a outdoor playground, and then there's also a little workout area here that you can see there with the stationary bikes and all that you can do, physical activities. And then also the dog park right here. So, and again, this is I'm still on the Bear Creek hike and bike trail system, which you can see here. And then here's a better look at that dog park that's right here at the Keller Point. I'm here at the Keller Town Center. So this is what I consider the new part of Keller. A lot of new development over here on the right that you're looking at here. That's called the Art House. It's a apartment condo living there. There's some restaurants and retail down this road here that leads to the 1709 Keller Parkway area. There's a grocery store, Keller Tom Thumb, or Kroger Tom Thumb over there. They just put in this new Hampton Inn suites there. Off in the distance is the Keller ISD Natatorium for swimming, diving, aquatic center there. Of course, the town hall, and I'll take you in back of the town hall, which is really an interesting part as well. And again, a continuation of the hike and bike trail. A really cool thing this week, of course, this is Veterans Day. This is a little celebration they do here, just thousands of flags, as you can see here on the lawn of the town center. It's a great tribute to our veterans and military that has served us and currently serving our country. So it's really cool, wreath there on it, and then all the different branches, flags down through there. All right, this is the back side of City Hall, and again, more of Bear Creek Park. I mean, you're probably wondering, how long does this thing go on? And it does forever. And again, a lot of great fishing out here in this pond. There's also hike and bike trail over on the other side of the water here, leading through those trees. There's some dirt trails as well, so mountain biking, stuff like that can go on, so you can kind of see off in the distance. I mean, people are just enjoying the park, the hike and bike system here. And then one really neat thing that goes on here in the summers is it's a family movie night on Thursday nights that they have back here in the amphitheater part of it. You can see kind of the seating, stair stepping down there. They'll set up one of the big screens here, have vendors back here, popcorn, hot dogs, snow cones, everything like that for the family. Everybody will bring their blankets, dogs, family, come out here and enjoy a movie on Thursday night with the family. Just a big community gathering. Really neat time. I've been to quite a few of them. So again, I mean, you just see how beautiful it is here. I'm out here it's November the 9th, and it's about 70 degrees, so the weather has just been great. We get a couple of months, of some brutal heat. Sometimes we don't. This year it's been a little better than others, but as you can see here on November, you can see the fall. The trees are turning, leaves are turning, so forth. And like I said, it's 70 degrees. Little breeze for the flags there, and it's just a great afternoon. I'm in Hidden Lakes now, which is Keller's largest master planned community. It runs from Davis Boulevard up to Keller Smithfield. I'm on Bear Creek Parkway right now, and as you can see over to the left, there's a amenity center. There's 3 of those inside here with pools, playgrounds, sand volleyball, and then over to the left and the right of this bridge that we're coming on is the golf course. There's Trent Jones course inside here is built around, or Hidden Lakes is built around the golf course, which they have, of course, a clubhouse and restaurant facility as well. And you could expect the homes in here to start at 400 and go up into the 800 range. Some are maybe a little more than that, depending on of course, the size and what kind of lot and amenities that it has. But again, this is Hidden Lakes, Keller's largest master planned community. It also feeds into the Keller High School, and then Hidden Lakes Elementary is located inside this community, so it's walking distance from most of the homes that you have here. But again, the hike and bike system actually goes through here as well, through this whole community. So you can see off to the right, it's a continuation by the Bear Creek Park hike and bike trail system. So that kind of gives you an idea of what Hidden Lakes looks like in here. This is Keller High School, and so just give you a view of kind of what the campus looks like here. This is really the only high school in Keller of the Keller ISD high schools. So the other three are actually located on the Fort Worth side, would be on the other side of 377, the railroad tracks there. So like I said, this is the home of the Keller Indians. When we started there with the water tower, when the blue lights shine, this is the team, the home team that has won a game that night. So you can see the softball fields there. They have multiple state championships under their belt. And then across the street there is the athletic facility, football stadium. And so that'll, of course, the Fine Arts Center, the band hall, all that there. But Keller ISD also has a technology center on the south side of Keller, which is home to all the technology learning, the medical, so kids that are wanting to get into the field of nursing, animal science, veterinarian, media. I mean, they just offer all kinds of things over there in the KCAL campus. So we'll get by there and take a look at it as well. But this is Keller High, home of the Keller Indians. Now I'm in North Keller. This is Gene Estates. New construction here. All these homes are within a year and a half of age. They all sit on 1 acre lot and up, and the price range of these is going to be $750,000 and up. So kind of give you an idea of how these the North Keller is a little different from the high density what we was looking at in the Old Town, in the Hidden Lakes part. So I'm going to show you a couple of communities up in here, give you an idea. Even a lot of the older North Keller areas that has 5 acre horse property still. A lot of people don't know that this is up in here and in the Keller area. So like I said, this is Gene Estates here, North Keller area, just really across the street from the high school off of Johnson is where I'm at. So and again, these all new construction in here, sitting on 1 acre, huge yards, as you can see, side yards, driveways, backyards, and these homes are going to be at the $750 starting price, and go up from there. As you can see, like 4-car garages, 3-car. Off to the left here is the pond again, fishing, hike and bike trails, all that in here. So that's Gene Estates. This is the very far north part of Keller, and a lot of folks don't know this is up here that don't know Keller or relocated to the area. We have a lot of properties up here that are still horse properties sitting on 5-10 acre tracts. These homes on 1 acre, we have some communities up here that start in the 500 range and go up, and a lot of these horse properties are going to be more than that, of course. That they're going to have barns and stalls and round pens and things like that for the equine properties and operations. So this kind of give you an idea. It's a beautiful area up here. It borders Westlake and Roanoke. So yeah, we're on the very far north end of Keller right now. A lot of beautiful homes up here. I've been in this area for right at 25 years. Seen, and it's pretty much stayed the same. There's been a few communities come in up here, but a lot of the properties have remained the same. You know, the big tracts, 5-acre tracts, so forth. So this will give you an idea of what the far north Keller area looks like. So this is my second to the last stop here on your tour of Keller. And as I mentioned back over at Keller High School, I'd be showing you the Technology Center of KISD, and this is known as KCAL, is what the kids call it, and it is known as, but it's the Keller Center for Advanced Learning. It's the Vocational Technology Center for the Keller ISD students. They can start here when they're a freshman, choose a career path, and have 4 years of that before they ever get out of high school. So my daughter started as a freshman here when it first opened. She started in the vet program. She became a certified vet tech, and now she's on to college to pursue a career as a veterinarian. And that's one of the reasons why Keller's so popular, is the school district. Not only that, but it's a great place to raise a family, and that's one of the reasons why I came here and sent my kids to the Keller ISD school district. It's just a great learning environment, great place to raise a family. And like this technology center is all the way from, like I said, the vet tech program or the veterinarian program to medical, graphic design, media, banking, just everything, construction. So it gives the kids a great career start in technology. So it's just I can't say enough about it. Okay, I'm going to wrap up my tour of Keller here. This is Marshall Ridge, which is the furthest northern part of Keller, borders Westlake, and then Highway 377 over on that side. There's logistics and so forth headed that way towards 35. But I just want to show you here Marshall Ridge. This will give you an idea of what kind of homes here in Marshall Ridge start right at 400,000 and up. Great entryway here, comes into a covered bridge. There's ponds on both sides. You can see the fountain and rock waterfall over there. But kind of to wrap this up for Keller, the pros of Keller being it's a great place to raise a family. The school district is great as well. That's the big draw. Not a whole lot of commerce retail here, so you have to drive out to other cities for that. Restaurant wise, yeah, there's a few. I mean, showed you the old town there, you know, to kind of hang out. There is one microbrewery here, so not really, you're not going to find a lot of young families here, and if you're looking for that nightlife and so forth, probably a different city will fit you better. The average price point here is going to be $350, $400 and up. So that's not a whole lot of first-time home buyer stuff. So if you're thinking about moving or relocating here to the Keller area or anywhere in the Dallas-Fort Worth, reach out to me, give me an email, shoot me a text, give me a phone call, whatever it may be. Just know I got your back when you're relocating or moving here to the Dallas-Fort Worth area. And until that next video, I'll catch you later.